This all started when my little sister, Emily, turned 6. She was always a quiet kid, sweet but withdrawn. My parents chalked it up to her being deep or sensitive, but I always thought she was just off. Not in a bad way, just like she was tuned into something the rest of us weren't. The day after her birthday, she started talking about someone named Mr. Tree. At first, we thought it was cute. Kids have imaginary friends all the time. But Emily wasn't just playing pretend. She talked about Mr. Tree like he was real, like he was in a room with us. "He's tall," she said one night at dinner. "He has bark for skin and roots for feet. He lives in the woods behind our house." My dad laughed. My mom smiled nervously. I didn't say anything. We live in a rural part of Pennsylvania, surrounded by thick forest. The kind of place where the trees creak at night and the wind sounds like whispers. I'd gone into those woods plenty of times growing up. They were normal, peaceful even. But after Emily started talking about Mr. Tree, I stopped going in. She'd say things like, "Mr. Tree doesn't like loud noises," or "he gets mad when people litter." Once she told me, "He doesn't like you." I asked her why. She shrugged. "You don't believe in him." I was 13 at the time, old enough to know imaginary friends were just that, imaginary. But Emily was convinced. She'd leave offerings at the edge of the woods, pine cones, feathers, little drawings she made. She'd whisper to the trees when she thought no one was listening. Then things got weird. One morning, my mom found all the family photos in the living room turned face down. Every single one. Emily was sitting on the couch, staring at the wall. "Did you do this?" my mom asked. Emily nodded. "Mr. Tree doesn't like pictures." Another time, my dad found claw marks on the inside of our shed. Deep gouges, like something had tried to tear its way out. We didn't have pets. The shed was locked. No one could explain it. Emily said he was angry. We started hearing noises at night. Scraping sounds on the walls. Thumps on the roof. My parents thought it was raccoons or squirrels. I wasn't so sure. Then Emily started sleepwalking. I woke up one night to find her standing at the back door, staring out into the woods. Her eyes were open, but she wasn't really awake. "He's calling me," she whispered. I led her back to bed, heart pounding. She didn't remember it the next morning. This went on for weeks. The sleepwalking, the noises, the drawings of twisted trees with hollow eyes. My parents were worried, but they didn't know what to do. Therapy didn't help. Emily wouldn't talk to the counselor. She just kept saying, "Mr. Tree doesn't like strangers." Then one night, she disappeared. It was late October. The air was cold and the leaves were dying. I woke up to the sound of the back door creaking open. I ran downstairs and found it swinging in the wind. Emily was gone. We searched the woods for hours. My dad called the police. My mom was hysterical. I kept thinking about all the times Emily had said Mr. Tree wanted her to come live with him, that he was lonely, that he needed someone. They found her 3 days later. She was sitting at the base of a massive oak tree deep in the forest. Her eyes were closed, and she was humming. Her clothes were torn, but she wasn't hurt. She didn't speak for a week. When she finally did, all she said was, "He let me go." After that, she stopped talking about Mr. Tree. She stopped drawing. She stopped sleepwalking. It was like she'd forgotten everything. But I hadn't. I started having dreams. Nightmares, really. Of trees with mouths. Of roots wrapping around my legs. Of whispers in the dark. One night, I dreamed I was in the woods, standing in front of that same oak tree. Its bark split open like a mouth, and it said, "She was mine. You took her." I woke up screaming. I'm 23 now. Emily's 16. She's normal, mostly. But sometimes I catch her staring at the woods with a strange look in her eyes. Like she's remembering something she's not supposed to. Last week, I found a drawing in her room. It was hidden under a mattress. A tall figure with bark for skin and hollow eyes, standing among twisted trees. I asked her about it. She looked at me, dead serious, and said, "He's still waiting." I don't know what to do. I haven't gone into the woods in years, but I feel like something's coming. Like Mr. Tree didn't forget. Like he's just been biding his time. And last night, I heard scratching on my window. It could have just been the wind, but it sounded too loud. like someone was punching the outside of my window. I was sure maybe it was the neighbor's dog or something. But suddenly I realized something. We live on the second floor.